Hello and welcome to the James Prop Maker channel. Today we're going to be making an RC duck from Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim was a famous children's program in the early mid-90s about these two puppets living on a boat, and they got up to mischief, but each time they, before they got into some mischief, they would get the all clear from Duck. Duck lived on top of the narrow boat, and he'd quack to say, you know, everything's clear. So today we're going to be making the RC duck, but first we're going to be making him out of tinfoil to get the shape, and then, sorry for the noise, and then I'm going to mould it out of polymer clay. Now this is going to be the first time ever that I've used polymer clay. First of all, moulding him out of tinfoil. So that should be fun. So that's a duck whose rev is quite big, to be honest, compared to some scissors. So first of all, we're going to be, well, I'm going to be making him just a rough sort of shape, trying to get the rough cast. I'll just do a little bit on camera and I'll show you the progression of me, how am I getting on actually building him. So it's just going to be very rough because we just need a rough shape of duck before we use the clay, because we don't want to use too much clay because it'd be a waste of money otherwise. It'll cost too much. So that's, keep building them up until we get the rough shape of duck, and also the proportions of his head as well. Now inside his head I've got to have all bits and bobs in there, pieces of wire, probably a servo in there as well to operate the beak. So the head's got to be relatively big. So I'm just going to carry on doing this, and then I shall show you the progression. I've moved downstairs, a bit more room in the attic, so we're starting to come together now. Just getting the base of his head, that's quite a decent sized proportion. His base, well, his body, it's getting there. Not too happy here at the moment because if you look at the photo, he's a bit sharp around there. Wings starting to come together. It's nothing much at the minute. It's got to be quite thin because it's got to go around the base of the body and flat. But once I scaled the wing up correctly to here, once I scaled that up, and then I can scale the back end up here. It's getting there. So carry on continuing, and I'll show you the final step of the rough sort of template ready for the clay. Right, so I've nearly finished the tinfoil stage of duck. So this is where I'm at right now. He's nearly ready to have the polymer clay sculpture for us to get the final detail, and for me to add the beak. The beak's probably about long. I've got his wings done. I've got left and right. Yeah, like so. Be back here. They will be hinged on his body on the final model. Probably with a pin underneath him. But yes, so we're getting ever closer. So I'm going to work on these wings, work on the wings a little bit more. I think they need bulking out a little bit. Also, he has a bit of a flick up at the end, something like that. A little flick up, which then I'll bulk up, and I'll show you what, well, not what to do, but I'll show you me starting to do the clay, the polymer clay side of it. So that'll be the next bit that you're going to see, well, in a bit. So we're about to add the first layer of polymer clay onto duck. Now I'm very new to working with polymer clay. This is my first ever time. I've improvised a bit. I don't have a rolling pin, so I used the tinfoil tube. So I start rolling that out. So it's going to lay the first bit of clay on the duck. If anyone's watching this that have been doing with polymer clay, please give us some tips. I'm always open for that. As I said, I'm new. I don't really have a clue what I'm doing with polymer clay. This is my first time. So if you are quite used to using polymer clay, please write down in the comments below. It would help me out a lot. So I think I'm going to start with the head. That's where I'm going to start. Yeah. Got myself a little hat. That's where we're going to start first. It's just laying down the clay on his head. Might try and blend it in the tinfoil a bit, just to get it started. So you could be saying now, what is he doing? Don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just having a go. So any way to learn, so have a go. So anyone wants to start messing with polymer clay, have a go. So yeah, so that's blended in. I shall continue to carry on with him, and yeah, let's just switch the camera off for now. Now I'll go back to him when I've done a bit more. But anyway, the first layer of clay is on. Now I've started sculpting the beak. It's very rough at the minute. It's just a rough sketch of what I'm doing. But the beak's going to be about 3.5 inches long, and obviously because it's going to be cast, I'm going to have his beak open. I have to have his beak open for me to cast, because if he was cast with the beak closed, then there's no way of you being able to open the beak once it's casted in. So that's why we're going to model him with his beak open, ready for the silicone mould, which is still ages yet. But I'm slowly just adding bits and bobs to him. I'm trying to bulk this up around here at the minute. I'm starting to run out of clay a little bit, but never mind. But he's definitely starting to come together. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel. There's going to be much more going on. And if you'd like to support the channel, you're more than welcome to over on Patreon. It's up to you. More the merrier, because then I can start doing more things more quickly. Just needing the clay at the minute. What is it doing, mate? Yeah, that's a rough idea what I've got to do. But yeah, he's getting there. Started roughing his eye sockets here as well. Started doing that. So that's what I started doing as well. But so I can't guesstimate that until I've got the beak done. So that's what I'm doing now. I was trying to get his beak done. And then I can get his eye sockets in properly. So yeah, I shall put you back on when I've done a bit more. Okay, so he is getting there now. Start getting the beak. It's getting quite heavy up the front now. So it's starting to get this shape now, which I'm very proud of. He's getting there. He's almost, well, he's not almost there. The beak starting to look like Duck from Rosie and Jim now, so that's obviously the main goal. So I thought you might just want to watch me for a little bit. I'm going to end the video here because I think it's gone on long enough for this first part of the video. So I was going to do a bit of sculpting and that'll be the end of the video then. So till part 2. In part 2 I'll have the duck made, not made, idiot. I'll have the clay side of it made, and maybe we might do some silicone moulding. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, just if you want to stay watching, that's perfectly fine. Do a few moulding, clay. As I said before, if anyone got any experience with clay, please let me know. I mean, now that I've worked with this Sculpey original, it's quite hot in here and it's gone really soft. So I think next time, when I make Pinky and Perky, I'm going to try the Sculpey Firm. Because this has gone quite soft and I find it hard trouble to get the beak to stay up. Obviously because it's so, you know, I've got 3 inches there and it's sagging a bit, but not much I can do about it really. As I've said, I'm new to it all, still learning. My background is working with steel, making gates and railings, so I'm not used to working with this type of material. Yeah, he's getting there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please click the like, more likes the better. So yeah. Something's not quite right. That side, your side, that's much better than that side. Yeah, that looks pretty good now. Yeah, so I will stop here. Please join in for part 2. That will be maybe in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.